What do tigers dream of when they take a little tiger snooze? Do they dream of mauling zebra or how they bury with a Catwoman suit? Don't you worry, you pretty striped head. We're gonna get you back to Tyson in your cozy tiger bed. And then we're gonna find our best friend Doug in the end. We're gonna give him a best friend hug. Doug, Doug, oh Doug, 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 Doug. But if he gets murdered by crystal meth tweakers, then we're shit out of luck. That song deserves a Grammy. That song deserves a Grammy right there. I was talking with my homeboy about Hangover 2. And ever since then, I've just been singing that song all day long. And it's funny that we talk about it because I hate, like I'm always wary of sequels because like Hangover was a classic movie. Hangover was a classic. They really could have just left it at Hangover 1 and just like never had to make another one again, and that would have been perfectly fine. But my problem is when you do that, when you come out with a sequel, like now you're basically competing against yourself. Now the sequel has to be not just as funny, but it has to be funnier than the first one. And I'm not saying that they can't top it, but what I'm saying is like it better be at least as funny, because I can watch that movie every day like it's my first time watching it. And for me and a couple people that I know, like if the original was a classic and then they try to make a sequel, to me it just tarnishes the whole thing. Like if Hangover 2 blows, like then I can't even watch the first one anymore. Because it's like, I know what you're capable of, and then you come out with this bullshit. So, I'm praying to God that this game is good. I really am. Please, Father, let Hangover 2 be the shit, because I don't know if I can take it if it's a bad movie. I might have heard something. Seriously. Same thing goes with video games. Like, that's why you see, like, these series die, man, because they try to live off a past accomplishment. They try to feed off that. Take this Call of Duty Black Ops, for instance. Why do I still have the damn recording thing up? Let me turn it off, thanks. Because, for instance, COD 4 kind of set the bar. Modern Warfare 2 came out. Everybody has their mixed feelings about it. And then here we are with Call of Duty Black Ops. And even though I personally enjoy Black Ops, but it's not as good as, the past two games that just came out. So it kind of ruins the whole thing for me. But you want to know what's weird about the COD series? Since COD 4 at least. I haven't played any other Call of Duties before that. This is what's so funny to me about COD gamers. Every Call of Duty that comes out supposedly sucks, and then they just end up going back to the last one. Like, I didn't play enough COD 4 or none of those games. But I know, like, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was like, oh, Modern Warfare 2 is terrible, I'm going back to COD 4. Now Black Ops came out, oh, Black Ops is terrible, I'm going back to Modern Warfare 2. What? So that means when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, that game's going to be terrible, and you're going to go back to Black Ops? Make up your mind, people. If the game sucks, the game sucks. But I think people just need something to complain about half the time, man. I just don't get it. People, like, it fucks me up to see, like, 100 1,000 people complain about a video game, yet they're playing it every day faithfully. Let me tell you something, man. You're not obligated to play any game. Seriously. And Call of Duty has really become that game to where, at least when it first comes out, like the first few months, it's like, don't even sign online playing another game, because then like the people online are just gonna give you a hard time about it. It's like, you know, well, what are you playing? I say something like, I'm playing Assassin's Creed, and they say, what are you playing that for? Like, turn that off, get on that Black Ops. You like, nah, man, I'm trying to play this, and then like, come on, man, we need one more full party, da 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 da. And then you feel obligated to play it. Let me tell you something, man. Black Ops is a momentum-feeling game. You have to feel like playing Call of Duty. You can't just, like, you know, like not feel like playing a video game and then try to play Call of Duty. It doesn't work out like that. Every time I've done that, I've got trashed. Take this game for example. I really didn't feel like playing it, so I am camping my ass off. I am camping my ass off. Look at this. Look at the fucking filing papers. I've been there the whole game. Every now and then I might leave, but I come right back. Seriously. And I don't ever camp like this. But this team was so bad. And they were tryhards. Like, if we would have ran around the map, we would have eventually lost beat. But their whole team needed the awareness perk. I mean, we were like up and down, in and out their spawn. And they really, I mean, like, look at this. Like, he literally just ran around the map just to cap A. Like, did he really think he was going to do that? But back to what I was saying, man. Like, if Call of Duty is such a bad game, just stop playing it. You know, I hate hearing people say shit like, oh, like, especially stop comparing it to Modern Warfare 2. That, look at that. Dip the Semtex. Dipping the Semtex. Come around the corner, come around the corner. Bang. They ain't do that shit like Brett Favre. You saw that? Whoop, 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 whoop. You can't run around that grate. You can't run around the gate. You cannot run around that grate. But back to what I was saying, man. Like, if you're going to say Black Ops is a bad game, say it's a bad game. Don't say it's a bad game because it's not as good as Modern Warfare 2. And this is why I say that. Call of Duty Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2. They both come from Activision's, but they're still from two different houses. Black Ops is from Treyarch. Modern Warfare 2 is from Infinity Ward. So they're two different, they're the same brand, but they're two different models. Now, if you know anything about like purchasing a car or anything like that, you can go to Dodge. Let's say you go to Dodge and you want to purchase a car. You go to Dodge and you want to purchase a car, and they say, well, you got two choices. You got the Dodge Magnum or the Dodge Charger. Now, to me, that's two different type cars. You got one that's a crossover, and then another one's a racing car. So how can you compare those two cars? Which one is better? They're two different models. They're two different kinds of cars. Now, if you wanted to compare a Charger to a racing car or another racing car, that's fine. But don't say Black Ops is a bad game because it's not as good as Modern Warfare 2. They're two different models. Seriously. Get your shit together, people. It really is just a video game. You don't have to play Call of Duty.